I was listening to talk radio today on my way around town just because I like to make my ears bleed occasionally. And I discovered that I am that guy that all those fundamentalist right-wing nut job preachers warn you about, the homosexual menace. But I do like the sound of it because it's kind of mean sound. Like I always wanted to be mean. I was never mean my whole life. It makes it like I'm some kind of comic book villain or something. Like I am Menace Man. I can turn your entire high school football team gay with a single glance from my gazer vision. It's like, this goddamn thing, I don't have gazer vision. My entire locker room at the gym would be gay right now. Oh, Sean's not here tonight. Damn, I lost on Sean from last night. Anyway, see how it works out. It's alright though, I am gay, I was born gay, always been gay. Everybody's always been gay. When I was 5 years old, the only thing I wanted for my birthday was a sundress and a pair of clip-on earrings. And I got them too, God bless my demented grandmother. I saw her beat out on the sidewalk in front of her house in La Jolla, working that little sundress up and down that sidewalk like it was a runway in Milan. Ooh, ooh. Man, my little Buster Brown shoes and my buzzed hair looked exactly like a little tiny Jamie Lee Curtis. But my grandmother would not let me wear that shit to Disneyland. Apparently it's okay that it's the happiest place on earth, but she was not going to let me make it the gayest place on earth. So now I live in North Hollywood. I've been my husband for 16 years now, and yes, that is a million in gay years. I figured that one out. We decided to get married back in '08 when it was legal here in California. And like a lot of people did, it was going to be a small thing, a couple of friends at the courthouse, no big deal. And then I started thinking about it. This shit is now real. We're legal married in California. I turned into Groomzilla overnight. I started planning weekend receptions and rooftop ballrooms and helicopters to Catalina Island. It was out of control. And my boyfriend reminded me that we'd had our commitment ceremony on the patio of a leather bar in San Francisco, the day after Cinco de Mayo. We had to wade through piss and beer cups to exchange vows. And I proposed to him during butt sex, and there is nothing that says big wedding like a butt sex proposal. And the one thing I regret about this whole thing is that during the entire process, not one of our straight couples ever told us what it does to your sex life. Now our sex lives are just as dead as you stupid heteros. And I do not know how you make it on only 4 or 5 times a week. But we decided we had to spice things up a little bit, get some three-way action going on, you know. We're having a little bit of a problem with that, though, because we like different kinds of guys. He likes beefy muscle daddies, obviously. I like anybody who will talk to me. That shit doesn't work out. You know, if you've been together, do try things to spice things up a little bit. But I do have a word of advice for the women in the audience when you get married. And I don't know if you're married now, but here's some advice to your women. You're in the middle of sex with your man. Do not slip him a surprise anus finger. Because you might get a surprise. Number one, your finger might get snapped off and his butthole slammed shut, and he's now whistling high C notes out of his farts. Or you might discover you're not the first one to have been up there. And you might have a little DL boy on your hands. Everybody know what DL is? Little down low guys? Lots of them here in Los Angeles looking for straight sex, or gay sex. Straight boys looking for gay sex. Gotta get that right. I think they need a new dictionary if that's their definition of straight, but whatever. That's all they're about then. You can always tell they're on websites like Adam for Adam and manhunt.com. Everybody wants to write that down. I got all the time in the world. Don't worry about it. And you can always tell their profile pictures too. They cut the heads off. All you got left with is a torso and a dick. And luckily that's usually the best feature, so it's okay. And they always describe themselves as masculine and discreet. You know what that translates to in down low boy speak? They got a beer belly that hangs over their skid-marked underwear. But they are so desperate for gay sex they will do anything. Oral, anal, doesn't matter. Just do not try to kiss him. Because when you kiss him, that shit's gay. I had this boy over one night, he was giving me some of the good stuff, and I got a little carried away, leaned in for a kiss. He's like, dude, I'm not gay. And I said, dude, I'm balls deep at this point. It's a bit late for that information. Oh, he just got it. There you go. Somebody over here, there, you see, he's got it. He's got the visual now. There you go. Yes. And I'm always glad to help out. I love things that are gay that we try to pretend aren't gay, though. I'm not talking about Richard Simmons. Nobody can pretend that much. I'm talking about Abercrombie and Fitch. Shit like that. That is the gayest shit on the planet. Even gay people know that's too gay. When you got little gay boys out in front of the gay stores trying to sell the gay clothes, if you buy one of those little imitation A&F varsity shirts, you might as well wear on the back says, insert dick here. And when you buy one of those shirts, what do? They give you a little gay porn bag to haul that shit around the mall there. Got a little naked boy on the side, about 14 years old, perfectly sculpted abs and nipples with a little trickle of sweat coming right off his shirt. And you'll haul that shit around the mall too, because you just bought your Abercrombie and Fitch. All right, that's my time. Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate your time. Have a good night. Nobody will ever wear one of those shirts here, will they?
No. Cheer for Loren right there. I'm not quite sure, but I think Loren's gay.